Welcome back, folks. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're going to be talking about CDPR and Cyberpunk 2077. There is actually an update on the class action lawsuit filed against CDPR by shareholders. I believe only the US shareholders. There is an update on that, so we're going to be going through it. And before we do, if you could please hit that like and subscribe button, because you do help the channel in that way, and I try not to run any sponsors or ads or anything which is from a third party, so that's the only thing I ask you to do. So thank you so much, and let's get into the video. So, regarding the update on the CDPR and Cyberpunk 2077 class action lawsuit, we now know that all 4 lawsuits which were filed against them are now combined into one mega lawsuit. So just a quick history lesson: in December of 2020, after Cyberpunk came out, investors started losing a lot of money because the value of stocks basically plummeted. It was rug pulled. And because of that, the shareholders said, okay, you deceived us, you didn't say what the actual state of the game was, so now we are going to sue you. And if you do remember, in one of the investors' calls, one of the investors actually asked Adam Kuczynski, the joint CEO of CD Projekt, how is the game running? Especially, how is the game running on consoles? And he said, the game is running surprisingly well on consoles. So now, when Cyberpunk 2077 came out and the game was not running surprisingly well on consoles and had all of those issues, obviously, as I said, the value of their stocks basically plummeted. So now, all of those 4 lawsuits have been combined into one lawsuit. Basically, CD Projekt actually posted a report on their website saying this. So, update concerning class action lawsuits filed in the USA. So this is only, I believe, in the USA. I'm not sure if they have any other class action lawsuits filed against them in other countries, maybe in Poland, I don't know, but this is only for US. And this is what CDPR said. In relation to current reports, blah blah blah, in order to provide an update regarding class action lawsuits filed by law firms on behalf of a group of holders of US securities traded under the ticker symbols OTGLY and OTGLF and based on shares of CD Projekt SA with a registered office in Warsaw, the management board of the company hereby informs that according to information obtained from a law firm cooperating with the company, the court has consolidated the lawsuits and appointed a lead plaintiff. Following this consolidation, all 4 lawsuits will be subject to potential common court proceedings. So that means all of those lawsuits have now been combined into one, and the reason they do it is mostly because of the actual strength and the power of that lawsuit. Because if you have more people suing the company, if you have a class action lawsuit, that means usually a big firm is going to take that and they're going to try to squeeze every penny from the company for, you know, the people that they're actually working for, and of course taking their own profit with it. This happens all the time. Now obviously, once you see the situation of Cyberpunk 2077, once you see, like, even in the investors call that, you know, the management was like, yeah, the game is fine, the game is great. Of course, you as a, you know, shareholder, you would assume that everything is fine, that your investment is okay. But once this happens, obviously, you feel betrayed. Now, CD Projekt had said that they are going to fight against these lawsuits, but in my opinion, I do believe that there is going to be some sort of settlement regarding this, because usually once you have a situation like this, especially involving millions and millions of dollars, usually these things take a lot of time, and, you know, in most of the time there is some sort of an agreement that all sides kind of go to. Now it will depend on what the CD Projekt is going to do. Again, as I said, they said they will take vigorous action to defend itself. That's the quote. Now obviously how strong their case is going to be in all of this, we are going to find out. So I do believe we're not going to hear anything regarding this lawsuit for at least 1 year, maybe more, until they either reach some sort of an agreement or some party wins. Now obviously whenever you have this situation, this obvious where basically you tell your shareholders that everything is, you know, nice and, you know, sky's blue and everything is nice, and obviously once this happens, like, what can you expect? So it will depend like how much power does this one mega lawsuit has, but in my opinion I think it will have more power than, like, let's say 4 lawsuits on the side. So we'll see. Like, obviously this is just for the US. We are going to see if someone else is going to file the lawsuit against CDPR, but I think because we haven't seen it yet, I don't think we are going to see it later on. But obviously this whole lawsuit is going to be huge for CDPR. Keep in mind, if there is no settlement, if the other side wins, that means a huge loss for CD Projekt in general. So we'll see what's gonna be happening. This is the current update on the situation. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I will have a new Cyberpunk 2077 review coming out soon, where I will talk about everything, like going into spoilers, etc, etc. So don't forget to stay tuned for that. Click that like and subscribe button. Join us on Twitter and Discord, because we do actually continue the discussion there. And also, I do have a Patreon page. If you wanted an extra way to support the channel, you can do it via the link below. And also huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.